What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is my first video that I made. This is gonna be a comparison between the most sought after, most hyped sneaker of 2020, the Travis Scott Nike SB Dunk Low. It took me about like 1 month to receive the shoes from PK God. So this is the best batch at the moment, the best replica, the best unauthorized pair that you can get at the moment. And today I'm gonna make a comparison between this one and the real pair. So let's go. First thing first, we have the box. This came in a special box. If you see this box, it doesn't mean your pair is fake, but you have to really look after. So you have to really pay attention and be careful, because most of them don't come in this box. So, but this is a very beautiful box, high quality box. So it took like 3 days to ship, but the QCs and everything took very long, like probably 2 weeks until you get QC picture, and they send it out, and this was delivered in like 3 days to Germany. So the box is great. I love it. Inside we have like StockX card. Don't need that shit. What I noticed is the paper. The paper is really good quality, but they are like a little bit lighter. Like they are grayish instead of black. The camera didn't pick it up, but in person you can see it clearly. So be careful for that. Watch out for this. Okay. Here we have the real box. It's like a rainbow box. The paper is like black, like really black. The quality feel almost like identical. So yes. Let's get into the shoes. So here's the fake pair. What I've noticed, I've been looking at this shoe like for almost an hour to check the difference between the real and the fake. So the first thing that's point out to me the most is actually the laces. Not because the laces are not thick. The laces are perfectly thick. They are really, really good. But the color is really off. Like they are really creamy. They are like brown. They're supposed to be off-whites. Let's check on the real pair. You can clearly see the difference. Here's like off-white and here's like brown, like really dark. And the second thing that stands out to me is the color of the nubuck. Like here is like light brown, and here is a little bit darker, like a shade darker. But I don't think you can get called out for this. It's really hard to see. If you got this on feet or wore them a couple of times, they will get a little bit dirtier and nobody can tell. Here's like really how can I say, like a ashy look, ashy brown. So the second things is the canvas. The canvas is actually pretty good. You can see on the fake they're like a little bit lighter than the real pair. You can almost not seeing the difference, but in person they are a little bit darker, like they are a little bit more bluish. And here's like more black. It's really hard to see. The third things that I notice is the tongue tag. So as you can see, we have a tongue tag here. This is the fake pair. They stitches really like they are. This tag is really high. Look how far the C is. Like almost at the top here. Really hard to see. And here, really easy. Like you can see it clearly. They're not as far up top on the fake, you know. The next things that I've noticed is the emboss on the heel, the Cactus Jack. On the real pair, they're really dent, like really deep and really detailed, really easy to see actually. On the fake pair, they are not that deep, but it's really hard to see in person. But the camera catch it up really good, as you can see. Okay. A lot of people complain about the Nike at the heel, which I can't relate to. They look really good on both pair. The Nike is like pretty nice. My Nike is a little bit lower, and this is like a little bit higher. But the biggest things that I've noticed is this here. Like the suede is really dark. Here's really light. I don't know if you can see it, but side by side, this is really dark and this is like really light. Yeah, so the next thing to compare is the lace bag. This is a size 9, this is an 8.5. This is a little bit bigger, like longer, and they look a little bit nicer, but they actually not a big difference. Oh, here's a big difference. Like on the fakes, the red is really big and here's like really thin, and the Nike is actually a little bit bigger. It's really hard to see. So what I've noticed next was actually not on this pair, but on another side of the shoes. Plate. Look at this real pair. This is a real pair. Look at this. The positioning is really different. Like this is way too high and way too small, and it's not like you can see it clearly that it's wrong positioning. First I thought it was a flaw because the whole shoe's like going up, the whole pattern is like going up, but then I've checked my another pair of retail, my size 9. Boom. The pattern is actually like this, but it's a little bit better. Like they printed it better. You can see it better in this pair. So here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is clearly a little bit lighter, like bluish, and this is darker. But when I compare it to the size 8, this size 8 is a little bit darker than size 9. I think this it's just a quality control things. Really hard to see. Nobody can call you out for that. So now we came to the biggest giveaway for these shoes. The biggest giveaway. So as the biggest giveaway on these shoes is, hold up, is the insoles. The inside of the shoe is so badly made. I don't know why they do this, but it's so bad. Like but nobody will look inside your shoes, so you're good to go. But yeah, I'll show you. Look at this insoles from the fake pair. The airbags, holy shit, it's not even fitting. It's like moving to one side. See, I can pull it off anytime. Here, pull it off anytime. And the logo is actually a print on. I don't know if that say print or laser on it, but you can rub it off. Like it stays. You can't rub it. On the real pair, you can see how shiny it is. You can rub it off. Like if you wear this gonna come off. This not even shiny at all. And they two different shade of brown as well. This is darker, this is lighter, this is fake, this is real. And look at the back. Perfectly aligned. Wow. So a big giveaway. And the actual paper inside the shoes is different as well. I throw mine away, but they are like really, they're not shaped like this. They're just like tissue paper, really thin. They just throw it in. So here. So another thing to look out is the stitching inside the shoes is orange. I don't know why the hell they do this. This is orange. Looking at the real pair, the inside of the shoes is actually not white. It's a little bit off-whitish. White off-whitish. Clearly see it. Yeah. Beside all those flaws, I think they are pretty close. One another things is actually the swoosh. The swoosh on the real pair, you can see, it's a little bit smaller. Like they are thinner, and they not curve. They curve like a little bit, but they are thinner. On the side, they're really thin. On the fake, they're huge. Holy shit, they're so huge. And this is really pointy, like really curvy. And this pair as well, they're really big compared to this. I know you can tell. Really hard to see. Really hard to see. I've seen them in person. They're more curved and they are thinner. So